Hello, George here again. Hope things are going well for you guys. And thanks for coming back. And let's talk a little bit more about some of the tremendous advantages or special things about uh, my daily choice and HempWorks. Let me give you some names to remember. We've talked about Josh and Jenna Zwagil quite a bit and watched some videos of them and their authenticity, that sort of thing. What I didn't realize was what was in our bloodline. I had a cousin, actually my mother's cousin, Matlock Rose. That name's pretty famous in the quarter horse world. He was world champion trainer of Pepanita and Peppa Sands. Made millions of dollars. Just an old cowboy that ended up with that one horse. But the difference in his life was the bloodline. And that made him money. He had ups and downs in his life, but he always kept that horse and the breeding rights to Pepanita. And if you talk to anybody in the world of quarter horse, cutting horse arenas, the world, they're going to understand. When you say Peppa, they're going to know Pepanita, Peppa Sands, and I don't even know. There's a whole string of that bloodline that were just champions and champions and champions. And that's, if you're a horseman, that's what you're looking for. Matlock's name was unusual enough, and as I was growing up as a kid, wherever I'd go, if you mentioned Matlock Rose, people were just in adulation of, my goodness, you know him? And I said, I actually kin to him. I had some pretty good skills in teaching horseback riding at a Christian camp as well myself, but maybe that's in the DNA. But to the point, I was surprised after I came in. I think I've told you that Mike Klingler, an amazing marketing guy, and his business partner Robin Lynn, right above him. They found this because Mike had some neck issues and studied CBD oil, all different kinds, 20 or more different varieties, and ended up narrowing it down to two, then down to HempWorks as being what worked best. Not even thinking about money, cost, business, none of that. Just looking for the best product for his condition. What was really working for him, that turned out to be HempWorks. Then he looked at the business plan, and that's when he said, man, we're doing this. And that's when he called me. So we'll talk more about Mike and the things they bring to the table. They really help to answer the question, where do you get people? Where do you get leads? One of the two big questions is, where does that come from? And we've got great resources coming down from the top from Josh and Jenna's program and what's built inside the back office. We'll show you that later. But Mike and Robin are just doing unbelievable, creating things with solo ads and 1 cent leads and things I'd never heard of, YouTube that I had heard, but they're really they're masterful at that. So we've got that covered. But between Mike and Josh and Jenna, I didn't know there was anything in the bloodline. Let me give you some names: Robert and Terri Hollis, super affiliates. The video I'm going to show you, they just reached 500K. This is double that, and they did that in pretty quick order after they reached 500K. Aron Raskin, a guy that's now in Denver, just been around marketing his whole life and really shrewd, but also very willing to train. Aron and Kathy Parker. I forgot, either above or below them is Jason Cardamone, but Aron and Kathy Parker, and we'll look at a video about them today just to introduce you to those two. And then you come down to Mike Klingler and Robin Lynn. Let me talk a little bit about the Hollis family. Robert was, before he ever discovered this business, was a world-renowned trainer, speaker, book writer, marketing par excellence, and had done it all, and had a huge brand, making lots of money. I think I heard him say one time $50 million in that business. Then one day his wife came in. Now there's a shrewd enroller that found her. He even talked about it. If you came and asked me, am I looking, or would I look at a business or this business or that business, he would have said no. But someone knew his wife, went to her, showed her the benefits of CBD oil and of hemp oil and our products. She tried it. She liked it. She began to build it. Then she went to her husband and said, and he responded as any good husband would. She knew he had the marketing skills. She said, "Would you help me with this business?" Well, he did, and just took off. And not too long ago, he basically said, "You know what? We have a great leader above us. They're very close to Jenna, right near the high up in her organization, as I understand it." And he just recently said, "I'm putting away, maybe about a year ago, all of my marketing stuff, all of my tapes and videos that I sell, all of my books, giving them away for free. I'd like to have gotten a hold of a few of those, but I think they're all gone." But his training, he's updated it to this company, and he does that for free. So one of the first things we would do when you decide to come in is we'd get you into several Facebook groups where there's training happening every week. Uh, and Robert is doing that. He's basically saying, focus on Josh and Jenna, look inside the back office, do what that says to do, but then let me give you pointers from my life experience of how I've adapted what I knew, meaning what Robert knew, to what this system is doing. And I don't know, there's lots of good leaders in this company, but I don't know where you would find that kind of renowned training just right there available for nothing. And he just wants to give it to us. And I watched that. I've learned a lot from him. But then after him is Aron Raskin, a different style completely, kind of a one-on-one style and a lot of stuff online. He actually has some courses he charges for, but he's very, very generous with what he knows, and he does like a Facebook Live thing every day, I think, or pretty much like that, and gives out scripts and just dumps all that stuff down into our group. Um, right after him would be Jason Carnamona. I'm not sure if he's before or after Aron and Kathy uh, 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 Parker, but Jason, he's not too far up the road from me to here as well. Aron Raskin is up in Denver, and I think Jason is maybe just inside Wyoming, just not far from Denver, just a few miles up the road from me. And then the Parkers are down in Florida, and my goodness, they if you want fired up, uh, razzmatazz, motivation, they give away. They give away. They're really really generous and gracious. They started kind of in real trouble and have built just an amazing, rapidly growing business. We're in that family tree, and completely open with their information, bringing in great speakers and all that to say. And then you come to Mike and Robin, which was what I didn't really until I saw the video about Josh and Jen and their character and their authenticity. I thought we had that, and then I thought I had Mike and Robin and just their magnificent marketing knowledge that was going to be a unique way to build this business. Well, I'm here to tell you, whatever your style is, you can learn from all of them, but you can also then move around, and I'll help you gravitate that. We'll get you into these Facebook groups and linked up with them just right away, as if you chose to throw in with us. But I have never seen that much training and knowledge and success in a straight line. And of course, there's lots of people under each of them, but that as it comes down to us. But wow, they're sharing it. They're willing to give it, and I can't absorb it fast enough. And I thought I knew quite a bit about this, but that's an unusual thing that I have never seen before. Maybe you have. I know that every company, whatever kind of company it is, has a lot of great leadership if it's doing well. It would have to. And we certainly have cousins and second cousins and people that branch off all up that line that are also very contributing and giving us information. But this is a straight line to the top, from the top right down to where we are. Mike and Robin. Robin's is enroller for Mike. Mike for me, first level. You would be I would be your enroller. So you're connected, very tight, very much at the top when you decide to join what we're doing here. Here's what I want to do. I want to link you down. Just go down, and there's going to be a video about Robert and Terri. Actually, this where you're looking right now. I'm sitting in their front yard, not literally, but this is their front yard, and this is part of the video. And you can just get to know them and hear about them. There's some other videos, really more when he's into his training mode, that at some point we'll let you take a look at too. I've got access to a lot of that stuff. And then also Aron and Kathy, as they moved up through the ranks, there's a video was done about them, and they tell their story, kind of how far down they were when they found this and started not that long ago, and how well they've done, and just full of energy. He was an ex-Marine, a couple of cute little daughters. they're just classic. So we've got a lot of amazing resources right in hand, uh, answering the question of when am I trained? How do I get trained? Several of these have got very systematic, step-by-step video. Go over to here, and learn this part, apply this part, do this part. And so there's just, plus the company has that. There's just massive training available. And then I've already told you that we've accomplished, and we'll show you more details, but we've accomplished how do you get prospects? You certainly want to work your warm market, but you can build this even without that. If that's not where you want to go, if you burn that up, if you don't have that, that's not a requirement. It's great to have it to get a quick start. I've never been in a situation where I could generate more leads than I could get to, but in a very short period of time and for very little dollars spent. I got to there, and I'm teaching all of my group exactly how to do that. And we're learning that from the people right above us, and from the whole system. So leads, biggest problem. How do you get them? Second problem, how do I learn this stuff? How do I learn it quickly? All of that to say, how do I make money? And to make money, you have to have people to talk to, and you have to have a system that teaches you what to tell them, and even a system that does a lot of that for you. And we've got that. I'm going to show you enough that you can begin to see it, and then you can ask questions about how that would work for you. We can kind of tailor it, get you connected in just the right way. I want you to be successful. The thing I love about the way that this is structured is that when you make money, I make money. When I make money, the people above me makes money, and that means I get lots of help, and you will get lots of help. And it's in my best interest to do everything I can, answer every one of your questions, and help you have real success. So that's how we're going to do it. This is good info, kind of an introduction to a couple of great leaders that you're going to get to know. As soon as you come over to the other side, you're going to get connected into their groups and have immediate access, not just to them, but all of the people that are prospering up and down the line. And so we're never going to be short of people to talk to, and never going to be short of knowing how to talk to them, what to say, what to do. And it's mostly just introducing them to this system. So thanks for stopping by again. Thanks for looking at this. Now, right now, or come back later and watch these videos about these two great leaders, and we'll keep giving you more and more detail. Feel free to reach out. There's an 800 number there. If I don't get that when it rings in, leave me a message. I get right back to those every day, and I'll call you back. Just remind me that you're one of the pre-enrollees. You watched the video, you had a question, or whatever it is you're calling about, and I'll get back with you, and we'll figure this out. I hope that your day's going well. I hope you're having real success in everything that you're doing, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.